Magical egg frees the whole world. In this video, I am going to recap one of the film from 2016, named as Vanishing Time, A Boy Who Returned. The story begins with a girl named Jennifer, who was going towards the forest with her best friend Tom and the other 3 friends. He walked away from there, and then when he was moving forward in the forest, he saw a small tunnel on the way. Now he decided to go inside and entered the tunnel one by one. A pit filled with water came in front of him. In that pit, there was a shiny ball underwater. Jennifer felt that maybe it was a meatoad. Then Tom himself jumped into the water and brought the shell out. But as soon as he came out of the tunnel, he stopped shining. The children saw that the children were seen. Then the children saw that a single boy said that he was seen as a tin, that the egg looks like a magician. Once her grandfather told him that a tunnel comes out in the mountains on the full moon night, in which he lives a magician. Whoever goes to that tunnel would come back to old, but no one else believed him because he did not get old. At the same time, Jennifer realized that his mother's hairpin was lost. Now she immediately went into the tunnel to find it, and the rest of the children stopped with the eggs. He wanted to know if he broke in this egg, but what he broke on the ground, but he was thrown on the ground without waiting for Jennifer. But when Jennifer did not return for some time, Tom himself went to the tunnel and saw that Jennifer had frozen in her place. Tom tried to shake him and talk to him, but Jennifer had become a statue. Suddenly his eyes were on the water drop which was stopped in the air. Then he came out of the tunnel, and he saw in the sky that all the birds had stayed in the air, after which the 3 boys went back to the city. Then it came to know that the whole world was frozen there. Got a little nervous when a child was interviewing Jennifer. The doctor asked her to tell her story from the beginning. Jennifer said that a few years ago her mother married a man named Du, but then shortly after her mother passed away, and since then Jennifer was living with Du and worked in an island named Du Hawano. So both of them had never been happy to live on this island, so she was not able to stay on this island soon after her mother's death. She did not talk, and why did she not like to? Now on the island she went to a new school where she could make new friends, but here too she would like to stay alone. Why was there the chief of the construction site? So she had to stay on work overnight. There used to be a strong explosion, so the common people were warned to stay away from there. Then one night Jennifer was reading comments about the warm hole on her blog when Jennifer's mother died. Then she wanted to go out of this world, and she also wanted to go out of this world. Interesting, in his school computer, he would often talk to people on the internet about this, but one day he accidentally left the computer running, due to which the rest of the children of her class read her comments, and all of them started making fun of her by saying her strange. Later, when she was returning home, she met a boy named Tom in a Tom orphan ashram and tried to befriend Jennifer, but Jennifer went away ignoring her, and then she saw that during the next day Tom and her friends were talking about the blog of Jennifer, that I had reached someone else's world after reading the things written on your warm holes and portals. After the holiday, Tom started chasing Jennifer. When Jennifer asked her why you are following me, Tom said that I am very sure on all the things written on your blog. Both of them were very interested in talking about souls, so soon both friends became friends and made a language that he started to do his own language. And then he has also made Tom's, and then while writing notes for each other in Jennifer's diary, both of them would go out to find souls in the city every day after school. One day, Jennifer was taken to a house made of wood in the forest and started talking in this house, and then he made different things on the wax block and spending time with him. When Jennifer fell in love with Tom, he did not know, and suddenly he kissed Tom, after which Tom turned red with shame. And then one day Jennifer, Tom and his friends came to the forest when we saw the story in the beginning of the story. He saw that he had gone into the water again in the water. Now he came out of the tunnel nervous, and he saw that his friends were here. No, and that egg was also broken. She immediately started looking for them in the forest, but soon it was night, and she lost the way and lost the next in the forest itself.